Hey guys, it is Hart. Going to be breaking down two prize pick player props I like for tonight's NBA games. Just want to say happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. But yeah, I got two prize pick player props I like for tonight's NBA games. Going to be breaking them down, going over all the good data, all that stuff in these two picks. So make sure to hit that like button. Do really want to say thank you guys for all the support recently. It's been fantastic. And let's get into these two picks. Before getting to this first pick, recapping my picks from the previous video, which was like probably a week ago. I apologize for not putting out a prize picks video in like over a week. Just been super busy with other stuff. But we took, I think it was Embiid over points and Damian Lillard over points, and Embiid easily hit it. And of course, I think it was the one game where Damian Lillard only shot the ball 14 times. Simons and Grant shot like 95% from three. They were both like 40 of 30 or 30 of like 35 from three. And so Dame didn't have to do anything. It was super frustrating. But yeah, went one of one. I think overall we're still heavily profitable on the whole prize pick season. We've actually been doing super solid. So looking to continue that into tonight. The first one I have for you guys is going to be the points and assists here of Tyus Jones, sitting at, where is it, 22.5. Going to take the more here. And the reason why I like this is if we pull up his odds here on DK Sportsbook, Tash Jones is sitting at minus 145 to hit the over here of 22.5 points and assists. So it's looking heavily favored on DK Sportsbook there at minus 145. And then if we pull up his box scores since Ja Morant has been out, is started on the 5th, he went for 25 and 12, 16 and 3, 22 and 11, 11 and 10. And the past two games were his worst of that stretch so far, but they're both because of blowouts. 32 minutes, went for 13-3, and then 28 minutes, went for 11 and 5. Now we get a fantastic matchup here versus the Spurs, one of the worst teams in the league. He's going to be playing against his little brother, so some extra motivation there. But yeah, in a close game, he's going to be going to be playing about close to 35 minutes, maybe a little bit more. He's been pretty aggressive recently too, pretty much shooting 10 plus times every game so far. And we know he's just a great assist guy. Gets a ton of assists, really gets few turnovers, not a ton at all. So I think everything's adding up for him to have a very solid game here. If we look at the game line real fast, we'll pull it up for you guys here. Game line right now it is sitting at an 8.5 point spread, 234 game total. So it should be super fast pace. Should be decently close because the Spurs are finally decently healthy. So I really like the over here of 22.5 points for Tyus Jones. The second pick I have for you guys today is going to be the over here of Darius Garland, 7 assists. Now it is bumped up point 0.5 on TK Sportsbook, which is a little frustrating. But as you can see here, he is minus 150, hit the over 6.5 on DK Sportsbook. And if we look at his box score, Darius Garland, he's one of those point guards. He's past first point guard now. He has been turning it on a little bit more in terms of scoring recently, which has been slightly affecting his assist number. But on the season overall, he's averaging over 7 assists per game, closer to 8. He plays about 36 to 40 minutes in a close game here. And he's just super aggressive when it comes to the pick and roll. Obviously, Jaron Allen is out, and which kind of hurts his assists a little bit. But even with that, he's still getting around 7 a game. As you can see, 5 in that last game versus Philadelphia. Obviously, a little bit of a tougher matchup with Embiid there protecting the rim. But now we get a fantastic matchup here with Porzingis, Kuzma, Beal, a Wizards team that just can't play defense. So expect a lot of pick and rolls, expect a lot of easy baskets for Darius Garland to dump off to a lot of his teammates. But yeah, before that, 7 against Charlotte, 6 against Charlotte, then 7 against Miami, 12 against Boston, 7. So he's floating around that 7 mark, but he has obviously a huge upside for even more than that. And I think it's matchup. Like I don't think they're factoring in the matchup as much as they should be. Porzingis is not a great rim defender, just not a great defender overall. Same with Kuzma, as I mentioned, Beal, Monte Morris, and whoever they start at shooting guard. Maybe even if they start Gafford at center, it's just like Darius Garland's going to cut them up, going to carve them up. So I really like the over there assists. Obviously, the over is heavily favored on TK Sportsbook. There's a little bit of a chance that it pushes at 7, but I like the over there for Darius Garland and the over there for Tyus Jones to hit the over of points and assists at 22.5, and Darius Garland over 7 assists at over 7 assists. So yeah, that's the two picks for today. If you guys like them, let me know in the comments down below which ones you guys are going with, all that good stuff. Make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.